Welcome to the Oh Hell Yeah podcast.
We are back in the studio.
Wow.
It's been a 2-week hiatus.
Wow.
I've not seen you in 2 weeks, 10 days.
Everything's so different now.
It is. You know what? The sad part about you when you went on your vacation, for all you guys who didn't know, I know you think, well, you had an episode every single week. We backloaded 2 episodes. So
Hollywood magic,
So
baby.
this man could go off to a far-off land that is part of my lineage. Mm-hmm. But the weird thing about you leaving
Yes.
is that nothing happened in the news.
Nothing happened.
Nothing
Honestly,
happened.
less than I thought.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
Everything
nothing important,
was hunky-dory.
certainly. But I tell you what, we didn't go to war with Iran.
No.
Nobody got nuked.
Hey.
So, pretty good.
You know what? We set a high bar here in this country.
Yeah.
We really do. Before we get into your whole trip about... you went to Italy.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, como si llama? Oh, wait, not Spanish. It's a disgrace. I'm actually fucking...
I did that a lot while I was there. I kept trying to speak Spanish to people.
But the good thing is you came back to America, and you know what? I'm sure you kind of shut off a little bit when it came to like the news a little bit.
Did I ever?
Did you ever? I mean, it's funny. The wife asked me, like, how's this trip going? Like, well,
I don't know.
What do you want me to do? I'm not a detective.
He'll tell me on the podcast.
Why would I ask him how he's doing? We're men.
What am I, his wife?
Come on, he's with a woman. I don't think she was like, you're not going to ask him how's his trip going? What's new? Like, come on.
No, I'm in Italy.
What? No.
I'm out of office.
Yeah. I don't want to. Well, what are we going to do? Like, what are you up to? Things are great. I'm eating cool food. Oh, no way. Me too.
Yeah. Spaghetti? Yeah, I had some of that.
It is amazing how little we talk to each other, but at the same time we talk to each other a lot. I think we don't give each other little sprinkles throughout the day. We just do it all once on camera.
On camera for you.
And then once we walk out of here, he puts on the sunglasses and just says, just send me the file, and then he walks right out of here.
And I don't see him again till the next time.
And I'll text him like, hey, did you get the file? He's like, what are the rules? 2 texts a week. Thank you.
2 texts a week maximum.
But it's nice to know that there are no Epstein files.
It's good.
Isn't it nice to know that?
That's good.
Isn't it nice?
I was really worried that there would
too.
be, high profile politicians, business people.
And there's nothing in there.
Turns out there's nothing.
You know what?
We should probably let Ghislaine out of prison.
You know what? She's probably going to come out there in shape, and she's probably going to thank us.
Probably.
Thanks for putting us in there.
Yeah.
You know what? I just realized, they were like, oh, the files. There's so many. Look at all these binders. We got all the names. It's all coming out. And they're holding it on the front lawn of the White House. And we're all like salivating. And then they said to us, there are no files. There is no black book. There's nothing to see here. And I realized something. The U.S. government, our government, is just basically a big episode of Storage Wars. I think there's something in there, something that's really valuable, something that could really change my life. There's nothing.
Yeah, from what I can tell, there's got to be something spicy in there.
Are those baseball cards? Is that a little black book full of names of every CEO and billionaire and politician in America? No.
Is that a safe full of sex videos of politicians doing nasty stuff to underage people?
And then you're like, nah, just a pile of rags.
Nope,
That's
just
nothing here.
Nothing in those buckets.
Nothing. Move on to the next storage container. As the news was happening, I was like, oh, my dumb buddies in Italy. And I got no one to talk to about this. I can't talk to my wife. She's like, why do you watch the news? Isn't it depressing? Okay, that's enough. We're getting divorced.
Yeah. She's like, who's Epstein?
Can't talk to
like, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. He's an Israeli asset, the Mossad. She's like, what's a Mossad? I can't.
I can't with you.
God. I can't talk to Jeff, our buddy Jeff, about it because he's going to be like, you know how many calories are in bacon? I'm like, God, I don't want to hear about your keto diet. Let's talk about the news. Like, oh, okay, I can't talk to my buddy Kirk about it. He's on a cruise ship, sad as can be.
Yeah.
I can't be like, hey, did you hear what's going on with Epstein? He's like, did you know a juggler died yesterday?
Juggler.
Not kidding. He told me a story about this.
Oh, no.
First of all, my buddy Kirk, he'll never watch this podcast because the Wi-Fi is not good on the cruise ships.
Boat.
Yeah, but he told me a story before we get into the news. He told me a story about how, first of all, I think he's on cruise ships a little too long because you can tell. By the way, if anyone listening, a little inside baseball, comedians will go on cruise ships to make money, and that's great. I think it's a money gig. You would do it. I would do it.
Yeah. If any cruise ship talent directors are out there, hit me up. I'll do it.
Yeah. Hit him up. Don't hit me up. I can't swim and I'm afraid of high seas. But I'm afraid they'll make me work there and I'll never leave. Almost like the Sea Org, if you think about it. But he told me a story about how a juggler died.
On the boat?
On the boat. Not when he was there, but he heard a story.
Oh, no.
And the reason why it came up, he's like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting better shape. I want to be like ripped like a juggler. I go, juggler?
What? Like a juggler?
And I go, why would you say juggler? He's like, well, they're actually in great shape because you have to have a strong core to like throw up bowling pins, chainsaws, fucking.
Damn, dude, you're on that boat long enough.
I know.
Your whole perception of the world is warped. You're like, oh, I want to look like a juggler.
Oh, I want my kitchen to have a nice galley and that has like a bunch of different bowls of different foods, like a buffet. Yeah.
I want to dress more like a captain.
Yeah. I wish these were small circular windows in my bedroom. Anyway, he told me how a juggler died. I go, how? He said that he was kind of like not on his game, maybe a little over the hill, and he was juggling bowling balls.
No.
And the bowling balls hit in the air, and then one fell on his head and he cracked his skull.
No. So he died like mid-performance on a cruise ship in front of people.
And I guarantee there was some fat American in the audience being like, strike.
And so many people used that as leverage to get a free cruise.
Oh, for sure.
I watched a guy die.
A juggler die.
Yeah, if I'm on a cruise and I watch a guy die, you're giving me a free cruise.
I thought about doing this on stage where I was like, I mentioned that story, and then I told a buddy this, and then he was like, oh my God, imagine his wife being like, oh my God, my husband died doing juggling bowling balls like a buddy. That's ridiculous. That guy doesn't have a wife.
That guy does not have a wife.
No one loves him. They rolled him up in a carpet and threw him over the overboard. And they got another clown in there to juggle.
Oh my God. R.I.P. to that guy.
R.I.P. to that guy. Actually, he probably made more money than us. If he had a podcast called Keeping Things Up or something, I think he would do well.
Keeping Things Up?
Keeping It Up? I don't know.
Keeping It Up? Yeah.
It should also be sponsored by Blue Chew.
Yeah. Especially if he was an older juggler. Keeping It Up, sponsored by Blue Chew. Come on.
Anyway... so now it's funny, thank God we're not famous podcasters.
Yeah, thank God. That'd suck.
Because
I would hate that.
We're unabashedly liberal bros. We were probably in the minority now. We were like looked at like, oh, you guys, but you can't vote on vibes. And just because some guy seems a little more competent than the other guy and you don't respect a woman leader, doesn't mean you should vote in the alternative. And now all the bros in the other in the podcast world are turning over, being like, I didn't vote for this, or I don't know what's going on. This is weird. Look what we got here.
Yeah. Look, I hate to say I told you so.
Yeah. But that's not discouraging us from having an open invite to Kash Patel on the pod.
Kash Patel, come on the pod anytime.
I believe in Kash.
Yeah.
Kash is right.
He'll give us the inside scoop about what's really in those
Don't you
Epstein
think if
files.
I had it, I'd let it out? I agree.
Come on, bring it on the pod.
Bring it on the
Hey, if you release the Epstein files on this podcast, guess what? Nobody will ever know.
Yeah. Bring a briefcase. Open it up like it's Pulp Fiction and turn it around. It's not glowing. It's just a piece of paper that says nothing to see here.
Yeah.
And I'll believe it.
We'll believe it.
And you know what, Kash? I don't care what anyone says. Wear all dry fit. I like it.
Yeah. I think the FBI director should look like a youth soccer coach.
Yeah, I think the FBI director should look like a mannequin at an Under Armour. Yeah. Minus the muscles, but of course.
He should lean into it and be like full tracksuit. Like Sergio Tacchini.
Yeah,
tracksuits.
Like always on the run. He's always on the he's on the go. He needs dry fit. For a guy who doesn't work out wearing not working out and wearing dry fit is kind of
It's very funny.
If
you are not on your way to the gym or at the gym or on your way home from the gym, you don't need to be wearing that.
Yeah, if you're wearing dry fit and you don't work out, this is strictly because you sweat through shirts. Like this is meant for like athletic activities, not for like, well, when I eat Burger King, I sweat through t-shirts, so I need to wear dry fit at all times. I think the people at Nike and all these other athletic brands are really missing out on a whole demographic. You know that this country is full of the most sweaty people that don't work out. You got to make full-figured dry fit stuff.
You don't think they make huge dry fit stuff?
Do they?
I think they do.
Not like American Big.
Maybe not American Big. Yeah, you got to get that at Walmart or something.
Or WWS or WSS. What's that?
WSS?
What's that? What is that?
OSS?
No, it's like that. It's like that discount clothing store. It's like they're in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, there's one in Hollywood. I don't remember. It's 3 letters. There's a W in there.
Yeah,
there's an
you go
S,
in there like,
there's maybe a
hey,
D.
you're like, hey, look at this dry fit shirt. It's like quadruple XL. Like what? That's just like basically a bed sheet, you know?
Yeah, and they've got all kinds of like weird, like Jordan 3.5s and stuff.
Yeah, like who wears this? This was for like G League teams. But you know, it's been an interesting week without you here. There are no Epstein files, which is good.
That's good.
There was no island. That's good. He did it all himself. He
acted alone.
He acted alone.
Huh? Just like Lee Harvey Oswald, huh?
Yeah, he acted alone. Thousands of women, all with him. Nothing recorded.
Lots of. I mean, we've all seen pictures of him with lots of prominent folks, but they were just casual buds who would run into each other at parties. That's all.
And there's pictures of some of these people on airplanes. But hey, listen, if you had a private jet and said, "Hey, I want to get on the," of course I'd take it.
Of course.
And then when you told me that we're going to an island full of underage women that are going to do my bidding, I'd be like, well, turn it right around. I'm going home.
I'm not for me, sir, but I'll see you at the next, Broadway show.
Yeah, I'll see you at the next gala or whatever.
Yeah, see you at the next fundraiser.
That's exactly what happened. Well, you know, they're turning on the Prez now. It came out today. This is recorded just before that. You see the makeup of the hand thing?
No, I mean, I saw. I guess I didn't totally understand what I was seeing. What's the theory there?
Well, he's got this. God bless this one photographer took a big close up of Don's hand and had like makeup, had like visible makeup on his hand. And then they showed pictures of him at the World Cup, which was at that soccer.
Oh yeah, the Club World Cup. Yeah,
when he wouldn't get off stage.
Pretty funny. That was pretty funny when like the soccer players were like, "Who the fuck are you?"
All those guys are gonna be like, "Is this how they deport people in this country?
Yeah.
They get the head of state to like tell us to leave." Is he gonna deport our trophy?
He's like a child. You know when it's like a child's birthday and there's another child there and you have to give them a present too.
Yeah.
He's like, they should if he's gonna go to the Club World Cup, you have to make a trophy just for him so that when they give the team the trophy, they can also be like, and we got one for you.
And
I want special too.
I just want you to know that I was that child, and I like to thank all those parents that looked at me and thought, he has a family, right? He came here by bus. He's 5. We should get him a gift too. How about just some shirts that our son doesn't wear anymore?
Anything.
I think he's taking the bus home.
He'll take anything.
He's a lonely little boy. But apparently it came out today that he's got some sort of, it affects a lot of old people where your heart pumps out blood, but it doesn't pump it back up. So it pools in his legs. So he's got old Don's got purple legs. He's all grimacy in the bottom half.
That sounds gross.
Oops.
He's got a bunch of blood just hanging out in his ankles.
Just hanging out in his legs. You know, old Burger King blood's got pooling blood in his legs. Here's the thing, you know, death comes for all of us.
Indeed.
Indeed. And I hope to God that we have a healthy Patreon before you pass, because you might get a chicken wing.
Could be any day.
It could be a chicken wing heart attack.
Yeah.
But I will say, McDonald's, Diet Coke, and being one of the most hated people on the planet and delusional can affect your health.
Yeah. Also, he's claiming that Coke is agreeing to put real sugar in the Coke. I think this might get him assassinated. I think Coca-Cola is a big enough company. They don't want to spend that money. If he dies soon, I'm saying maybe Coke did it.
Yeah. If maybe if
anybody has the opportunity to do it, that guy's drinking 12 Diet Cokes a day. You put a little bit of poison in all his Diet Cokes.
Yeah.
Come on, problem solved, Coca-Cola.
And Coca-Cola's been.
I'm not recommending anyone do this.
Parody loss. What if Coca-Cola's like, we haven't put in poison in it? Are you serious? That's how crazy the inside of his body is.
It's like that episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns goes to the doctor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where it's like they're like, you have so many diseases and problems that it's like the Three Stooges trying to get in through a door. I think he's teetering on the edge.
You remember that movie or show Osmosis Jones?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guarantee you inside Trump's body, it's like when Biff was the mayor in Back to the Future 2. If you go inside of his body, like, this is bedlam. It's full of prostitutes and drug use and gold limousines.
Roving microplastic gangs.
And there's no foreign substances in here. They've all been deported out of his butt.
Yeah, every day.
Everything in there is a natural American substance.
Just like his current immigration policy. Anything brown's gotta go.
Gotta go. There's not even brown inside of his intestines because it's all pulled into a bag in his legs.
His legs, yes.
Yeah,
he's just a walking set of pools at this point.
He's just full of pools. Pools of blood, pools of poo, pools of pee. And you know what? I want a president that's very pro-pool.
I want my president sloshing around.
Yeah.
I want my president when somebody's walking, you just hear like a...
Yeah, I want a president that doesn't take shit, but if he does, it's in a bag on his legs.
It's in a bag.
Yeah.
That's the only shit he takes, is the one that he's carrying around on a bag.
He's like, I'm not taking your shit, all right? I got my own. It's on my legs, and it's in a bag on my leg.
I've got enough shit to carry home. Don't give me any more.
Yeah, I'm basically just a walking lab full of shit bags.
Full of shit bags.
In other news, did you see? This is like one of the all-time internet moments right now. The Coldplay concert.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
one of the all-time Coldplay. If you guys don't know what we're talking about,
look it up.
Coldplay
caught cheating.
It was a CEO.
They found that guy so fast.
So fast. Is it crazy that like the moment he was like whoop, and then he ducked down.
He ducked.
And Chris Martin's like, oh, what did he say? Like,
he's like, oh, look at them. Oh, I don't remember what he said.
He's like, oh, look at them. Yeah, they're probably playing hooky or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever he said in some
Oi, mate, they probably fucking each other and not their wives.
So then basically he was holding that woman and then he was like, oh, which, you know what? If you're guilty, that's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. Yeah. Honestly, if he had just been cool, this probably doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Unless there's other people at his job there, which is not great. But now, truly, everyone knows, my man.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, why can't you just hold your HR director?
Yeah.
Why can't you?
Yeah. You can deny that.
What?
You can deny that if you don't run away. You can be like, what? She was cold.
I'm sorry. I live in an America where the HR director and their employees keep each other warm at a cool concert.
A little bit of hugging.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with a skin blanket on your shoulders?
Yeah, check the handbook that she wrote.
Yes.
Light hugs are fine.
And don't you think if it was inappropriate, an HR director would tell you?
She would let you know.
She clearly it's okay with HR. Why can't it be okay with his wife?
Exactly. She's being a real prude, probably.
I think the wife is going against the HR director who set the parameters of what proper touching is in the workplace or outside the workplace. You know what? They should get a divorce because she's being a bitch.
What if? Because we haven't heard from the wife. So what if they're open and she's fine with this?
And she's just like, oh, I love this. I love that they're having fun tonight. I wish I was there to hold her as well.
But what if he was hiding because it's against the rules at work? Like that's
right.
what he's worried about is his employees finding out.
We have strict boundaries, not after work, only during work.
During work, yeah.
Yeah. It's like if you're gonna get your rocks off, get paid, baby.
Yeah, you got to do it at work.
You know what? This is a segment I'm going to cut out so my wife doesn't hear it.
She'll never listen to this.
Yeah, no one's listening. No one's wives are listening.
No.
Although we did get an iTunes review where it said, I'm one of the only women that listen to this podcast and I love it.
Really?
One of the few female listeners here. Just want to say I love the pod. I'm giggling at the gym or whatever.
Shout out to you. we're doing this just for you.
We are liberal bros.
Everything other than what Eddie just said.
Yeah, well, no. Well, we're a team.
Parody.
This is my caregiver. I have mental problems.
Yeah.
This is like community service for him for too many speeding tickets. He's got to do a podcast with some guy who's clearly deranged.
Yes, I'm Gordon Bombay in the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
And he is Goldberger.
This is Shutter Island, and he's my Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, I tell him it's a podcast, but he doesn't really know if I upload it or not.
Yeah, I'm just like, does this?
Wow.
Okay, yeah, you're really on the case.
Wow. Wow. No way. Wow, our numbers are high, aren't they?
That movie fucking rules.
Even though the flatlining reviews, oh wow, you're really climbing the charts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that ADHD.
Yeah, maybe we could get on New and Noteworthy on iTunes. Yeah, maybe.
Wow,
Yeah. No, send an email.
Oh, Bert Kreischer wants you both as a guest? Okay, I don't know if I can make it. You might have to go alone. How was it? It was great.
Tell me about
He kept
it.
his shirt on. Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
That's crazy.
He's more likely to have his shirt off than on. But here's the thing I realized too is like, when you're hiding from your wife, you don't cartoonishly hide like that.
No. Just be, whatever you're doing, be cool.
What are you, like an 80s cartoon? When you
to be like a 50-year-old man hiding under the seats at a Coldplay concert, my God.
Yeah. You know
my
what?
God.
Listen, what you should
Go down with a little pride at least.
What you should have done was just like pretend you did a headlock with her like she's your buddy. At least that's what ChatGPT said to do.
Is that?
I put it into ChatGPT and it's like, if I were this guy, what would be a good way to get out of this without looking guilty? And they said, give her a headlock. Make it look like you're just pals.
Choke her out.
Choke her out. Punch her. Say she stole your wallet.
Yeah. I would have pretended I was giving her the Heimlich.
Yeah. Or
I would have immediately been like,
there you go. That's a good idea.
I agree. That's why I said it.
Pretend she had the Heimlich and then put her down and do mouth to mouth. And then just keep going.
And then it's kind of a naughty little game you're playing.
And then everyone's watching, being cheering you on.
And you're a hero.
There you go.
And you got to smooch.
But this guy is like an 80s cartoon. The way he's like, whoop. Oh no, I have a wife. Like, what do you when you shoplift at Hudson News and the dude dropping like, yikes.
Oh.
Like a cop pulls you over like, oh no.
Yeah.
Womp, womp. Anyway, I would never cheat on my wife. I love my wife with all my. Oh no, she is on vacation right now at a bachelorette party.
Mm-hmm. So who knows what she's up to?
18 women in the Bahamas.
This is crazy to me that she went to the Bahamas for a bachelorette party.
Well,
I mean, it's very sick, but the thought of inviting your friends, being like, my bachelorette party's in Bahamas, like, are you out of your mind?
Yeah, her friend, a majority of her friends are on the East Coast, the bride. So that's on the East.
I guess it's a lot closer for them.
Yes, because the flight from Miami to the Bahamas is like nothing. But my wife took a red eye last night. It was a bit of a jaunt for the West Coasters.
Yeah. Wait, how did Courtney become friends with a former Bachelor contestant? Did she know her pre-Bachelor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then she got on the Bachelor, and they all went around and were like, "Oh, there she is."
Yeah,
and then she
Maddie
got
wanted me to
eliminated.
ask if Miles Teller's wife is there.
She was with the one. Oh yeah, they're friends.
Yeah.
They're friends. Yeah. But her Bachelor was what's his name? Anyway, he became gay.
Oh, he was Colton.
Colton.
How
do
do
you
you
know so much?
Because that's like the one episode of The Bachelor I've seen.
Right.
I was like hanging out with, I was like on a date. And then we went back to her place and we watched The Bachelor. And it was the episode where he like jumps over the fence.
Yeah.
And then I was watching it and just being like, this guy's acting so weird. And then, just kind of saw in the news like, oh, he was gay.
Yeah. Did you watch it being like, I can relate to this guy? Yeah. And then he came out as gay. Like, oh. Okay.
I mean, not that much though.
But isn't it being the ultimate bro being gay? You're fucking men. What's better than that? What's
Just
more
you and the
manly
boys?
than what's
Come
more
on.
manly than having sex with a man?
I don't think there's anything more bro coded than pounding a bro. Like pound it.
You know what's more manly than a penis? Another one.
Another one.
And another.
What's more alpha
Yeah.
than finding the biggest, strongest dude around,
And then letting him pound you out, or vice versa.
or vice versa?
If you alpha boys out there want to have sex with women, by all means. But
Yeah.
we like strong men.
Yeah, have fun. Have fun, you beta cucks.
Yeah, I have sex with women because I can't find a man. In West Hollywood in Los Angeles, I can't find a man.
Can't find one. Come on.
And I've been quoted as being very mountable.
Mountable. You say that a lot.
Yeah, well, it's been shouted at me from moving cars for years. For years, you're very mountable. It almost sounds like I'm I'm a gay son and I have like a Jewish mom, and she's consoling me. You're very mountable. I can totally see you being mounted. Which almost sounds kind of like National Geographic, very mountable.
Very mountable.
This almost sounds like, David Attenborough being like,
yes.
The Eddie is very mountable.
The species, you can be seen in his raw denim.
His raw denim
and is noted by his sheer mountability.
He is in his natural habitat within a Japanese denim store. He's presenting, and he is mounted.
Soon he will return to the coffee shop to purchase an $8 matcha.
Ah, yes, the overpriced coffee shop dwells a little man. Anyway, so yeah, the Coldplay stuff. I was just like, it was just so. So I think so. Now they like outed him. His LinkedIn profile's out there. Everything's out.
Yeah,
it happens so, dude. We're in such a time now where if you just go on TikTok or Instagram and you go, hey, whatever, hey, autistic geography guy, where am I?
Yeah.
And they're like, you're right here.
He'll find your ass.
Same thing with the Epstein tapes. When they upload the file.
Oh, we're going to find that stuff right away.
But did you see what happened?
No.
So Pam Bondi, who's doing a hell of a job, by the way.
We love the Bond.
Pam Bondi, she's my blonde bombshell. Yeah. Blonde Pam Bombshell.
Got it. We got it. No notes.
Seamless. Yes. It's like he never left. But so they were like, we have the tapes and they're right here. The day he died, the moment he died, he killed himself. So they gave like the security tape, which I don't know what it is. This is like the most high-profile prison in all of America, and the only camera they have looks like the reverse cam for a Prius.
Yeah, right. We've got 6 angles of this guy at the Coldplay concert, and we can find him immediately. But the most high-profile case in the most intense high security prison. We've got it's being filmed on like the GoPro you buy at Walmart in 2007.
Yeah, it's like a Nokia flip phone camera.
Yeah,
that's what you have in front of the most notorious Jeffrey Epstein's like fucking prison cell. Anyway, so they had the whole 24-hour feed, and they're just showing how he didn't. But there's a minute missing from 11:59 to 12, and they claim that's when the tape turns over. That's what they said.
It's all digital, you fucking idiots. How dumb do you think we are?
When they reset it, there's like a minute missing in every day, which is a problem.
That's a problem.
That's a problem,
Pammy. Hey, get Elon Musk in there to make that more efficient, because that seems wrong.
I'm pretty sure they fixed that.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, you can have a memory card as long as you want.
Especially at that quality.
Oh my God.
That's not even 480p. We're talking 360p. I know you can get a 16 gig memory card. You could probably get 1,000 hours.
I'm pretty sure SanDisk can get you a card that's really big.
Yeah, real big.
Especially at the quality you're shooting at. You're not shooting at even 720.
Yeah, in a government contract. I mean, come on.
Come on. SanDisk, give them bigger cards.
Get a hard drive, for crying out loud. It's not like you're moving this camera around. It's static.
Get them a Samsung. Can we get the government a Samsung hard drive?
Can we get them a freaking solid state Samsung 10 terabyte hard drive?
An SSD drive. 4 terabytes is all you need.
That's all.
Come on. Why are we in the administration?
If we had got the Geek Squad on this years ago, we'd all know what happened to Epstein.
What if Doge was like, oh, we cut the hard drive budget?
Oh, nuts!
No, you idiot!
Oh, fuck!
But wasn't that tape 5 years ago? Yeah, I guess you're right.
But that's when the tape resets 5 years ago. So.
Anyway, so then they upload the file on the government website. Here's the file if you want to look. And of course, God bless the autistic internet sleuths that are out there doing more work than the FBI. Kash, hire these guys.
Hire them.
Hire the sleuths. Hire the TikTok sleuths. They're figuring shit out. They took the file. They looked at the metadata, and they discovered that it was like
Edited in Premiere.
yes,
Yeah.
and there was like it was rendered twice, exported twice, and it was 2 pieces cut together.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
What are we doing?
what kind of fucking idiots? If you're just gonna give us the file, you don't think we can find these things out?
Are you kidding me? I like it. Just like it almost like it almost makes you wonder. Like, are these guys not adequate hires?
Yeah. Are you telling me?
Wait a second.
We're not hiring. This administration is not hiring the best and brightest.
Wait a second.
But they got rid of DEI.
Which hey, I get it, right?
So these should be the best and the brightest.
These are the best and the brightest. Like you said, it's all merit-based.
It's all meritocracy.
And these are the best and the brightest. And
yet,
they must have screwed up.
that's crazy. Imagine how bad it would be if they still had DEI.
I know, right?
Come on.
They would have just been like, oops, I forgot to cut it out. Literally some security guard dragging his dead body out of there. Oops. But in all due respect, he's probably on a island in Fiji right now, just laughing it up with a bunch of whores.
It would be so sick if he was the Masked Singer next season.
Yeah.
And they were like, what are you going to do about it?
He can spot young talent.
There's no files.
Sorry. Anyway, it's going to be a wacky, wild next 6 months. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? But what I do know is that my good friend was in good old Italy.
Buongiorno. I went to Italy.
You went to Italy for 10 days.
I was there for like 15 days, brother.
15 days
I was there for 15
in
days.
Italy.
Italy.
So, give me a review.
Bellissima.
Love it.
I had such a good time. Look, obviously, Eddie, I ate all kinds of great food, right? Obviously, pastas, pizzas.
So fresh.
It's so fresh. But I think what you're going to want to hear about is that I went
Tell me about the coffee.
in Rome to
The cafe.
a McDonald's. Eddie, you should have seen this McDonald's.
What is wrong with you?
Eddie,
You crossed an ocean. You went into one of the most beautiful
Eddie?
places in the world, and you went to a McDonald's.
I went to one McDonald's because I had to see what kind of stuff they have on the menu that we don't have here.
Okay, and
A lot.
okay.
Pastries, tiramisu,
What?
macarons,
Huh?
all kinds of crazy looking pastries. What do you call them? Croissants, all kinds of stuff like that. But also chicken wings. So I had some McDonald's chicken wings.
Oh, you're a disgusting person.
And they also had these like little fried cheese balls that had
what about burgers?
Yeah, they had burgers for sure. They had like your standard items, but then they also had chicken wings. They had this thing called devil sauce. Pretty good hot sauce.
You know what's crazy to think is that you probably went to a McDonald's in Rome, Italy, and I guarantee you they spoke better English than any McDonald's in America.
Maybe.
Maybe. Now the real question is, if you went to a McDonald's in Rome and you need the full McDonald's experience, did you witness any fights? Did any customers fisticuff it out?
No, it was honestly the nicest McDonald's I've ever been to.
That's not. I don't like. I want people fighting.
There was a plaque on the wall that said it was the first McDonald's in Europe.
Wait, what'd you say?
There was a plaque on the wall.
Plaque.
Come on.
He's not a black person. You guys really shouldn't do that.
Yeah, no.
You guys are racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was huge. It was really nice. It was clean. They didn't put ice in my Coke Zero, which is Italy has some sort of
What? They gave you a full cup of drink?
They hate ice over there. Oh, you can get beer in a McDonald's there?
Did they card you? They can't.
I didn't get a beer.
Oh.
But you can get a beer there for like roughly the same price as a large Coke.
Was the bathrooms have people in there,
You had to-
conducting surgeries? Were people like crying, vomiting? Was there someone giving birth in there?
There were a lot of rambunctious teens.
Okay, were they
Yeah.
fighting at least?
Not that I saw.
Were there a bunch of kids in scooters going through it?
No, nobody playing anything on a Bluetooth speaker.
Was someone selling drugs in the bouncy in the playpen?
No playpen to be seen, my friend.
Oh, this
Yeah.
isn't McDonald's.
It wasn't a true McDonald's experience, but it was an experience.
Was there a fish fillet? I'm curious.
I don't remember.
I think it's an American.
I think
thing.
I think they did have fish fillet.
So you know what? I get that McDonald's in Rome is just full of guys like you, or not guys, like just Americans. Being
Yeah.
like, can you believe it?
Truly, we walked in behind a family of Midwesterners who were like, "Look at us in the fancy McDonald's."
Can you believe it? Wow. This is probably like the McDonald's they have in the White House. It's so nice and clean.
It was so nice and clean.
Oh wow.
You had to pay €1 to get into the bathroom if you didn't have a receipt.
Well, that's not bad. That's actually a good idea. Like a little quarter.
Honestly, every McDonald's in America should have that, and then maybe they wouldn't be such a freaking disaster.
You know what? When I knew that I was going to be sitting across from my good friend here on camera, and we're going to be talking about his Italy trip, I would have bet my life we wouldn't be somehow talking about McDonald's.
I knew this would be the highlight of my trip.
I don't
for
know
you.
how this happened. Tell me about the women. Tell me about the architecture. Tell me about the history. Tell me about the people. Was everyone beautiful? It's the smoking on the streets. Eddie, you'll never believe what's in the McDonald's there.
Yeah.
But that being said, I think I would have done the same thing too. I would have been like, holy crap.
I gotta see. I had to see.
You had to see.
I had to see it,
Yeah.
and it was great. Also, I learned that you can smoke in the Coliseum.
Really?
Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, there's like a specific area.
Did you light up just for the sake of it?
We talked about it, but we didn't do it. We were like, should we?
Were
Should we?
you zinning the whole time?
Oh yeah.
Just tell me like a fat lip everywhere you went in Italy.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
I had a Zin in. I brought 12 cans of Zin with me just in case.
You're such an American.
I did
dude.
find Zins at a train station in Faenza, which is a town about an hour away from.
They sell them there
Not everywhere, but at a few places.
just for guys like you.
Just for guys like me. And I should have bought more because they're 20 in a can. Here they're 15. It was
must be
€5
stronger, too.
No. Here's the other thing. They don't use, so in America you buy 3 milligram or 6 milligram.
Right.
Over there they got medium or strong. And I didn't at the bus or the train station I was at where I bought them, they said, "Do you want medium or strong?" And I was worried that strong was going to be too much, so I got medium. Find out medium means 3 milligram over there. Then I also bought some Velos because those are leg Zins but made in
you have
Italy.
a problem.
Yeah, I'm addicted to nicotine. I wouldn't consider it a problem, but
I can't be business with someone who has a problem.
bought
But the
some-
good thing for you, we're not really a business.
not really business. You have to make money to be a business.
Yeah, I guess. We're
Although
losing
we
money.
could claim losses on our taxes.
I've been claiming losses my whole life.
Yeah, taking L's on my. I'll take my L's on the
Mainly
on my,
to
on my
dates.
10W40EZ. You know what I
Wait
mean?
a second. Yeah, I guess we can claim a loss on this, saying it's been wasting, and my time is money.
Time is money.
And
You're using all this space. I hope you're writing this off.
Oh no, I'm writing this up. I'm talking about like this pod in general. Is there a way we can be like, hey,
I'm pouring hours and dollars and just save your receipts.
I usually charge $50 an hour to be a podcast host thing.
Save your receipts for every meal that you buy and say that they were work meals.
This should be on camera. I think IRS is watching this.
Parody.
But, listen, with this administration, there's not going to be an IRS.
Yeah.
Not going to be income tax anymore. That's the only way you can get out of this Epstein thing is if he says like, no more income tax. It's done. I'm like,
okay, we forget all
what
about
list?
it.
What
list?
island? Sorry. Good old Bloody Legs is saving us a lot of cash. Anyway.
But yeah, I did go to Italy. I learned a new stereotype. I didn't know this. That if you speak English to people in Italian, they will say okay.
I saw a meme about this.
Really?
Yeah, about some woman saying this, how they say okay in Italy.
It's so true.
And they went up to people being like, can you say this word? And like, okay.
Yes. And I thought
Okay.
it kind of feels like they're mocking you because like you go in to buy buy a coffee or whatever, and I would try in Italian, do a cappuccino, and they would be like English. And they'd say, yeah, and they'd go, okay, 2 cappuccino, sit outside.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder why that is linguistically. Why do they do that?
I don't know.
Because this is the word okay, okayy is how it's spelled, but we say okay.
Okay. And they
Is
say,
that an
okay.
acronym? No, it's not an acronym. It's just a word.
It's just okay.
So they say it the way it's spelled, okayy.
Yeah, that must be if you were speaking Italian and you saw that written out. Okay.
I guess. Listen, it goes both ways. We're not ignorant Americans. You go over there and we say buongiorno. They're
Buongiorno.
like, yikes.
Buongiorno.
They're like, yikes! You
That
hit
was me
every
every
letter
day.
in there.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Buongiorno.
They must thought you were Italian with the mustache.
Yes, I got
They
that a
must
lot.
have,
Got
for
that a
sure,
lot.
Walking around with just a tank top on. If you had a pack of cigarettes on you, they would have been like, "Look at this local."
No,
this
I look
local
like
slob.
such a tourist. I was wearing a Hawaiian shirt and a Mariners hat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very. My name is extremely Italian. Edmundo de la
Delle
Siepe.
Siepe.
And you know what? I would have went over there. They would have saw my credit card. De la Siepe.
De la Siepe.
Come si chiama?
Commendatore.
And I'd have been like, what? And like,
Ugh.
okay.
Okay.
You want a coffee? Okay.
You want hamburger?
Let me guess. You want espresso?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sorry, drip coffee.
Drip coffee for this disgrace.
You want espresso but with water.
It's disgrace here. Disgrace boy.
What part of Italy is your dad from?
Dirty South.
Dirty South. That's right. I was mostly in the north.
Oh,
Florence.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ben Maradi.
There's some really, they're the most ethnic whites.
Italians?
The northern Italians.
The northern Italians.
Because they're blonde, blue-eyed, because they get influenced from Austria and Switzerland.
They are.
They ski.
Yeah.
And they they're all like in chalets and they're all snobby. And the ones in the South are like grimy and dirty and little.
Yeah.
You know, my dad was that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A bunch of little Eddie
Just
Della Siepe types.
little scavengers.
Little perverts.
Little perverts. Little farm perverts. Look for a better life across the sea. They would deserve it. Just because someone got here earlier doesn't mean they're less or more legal.
Depending on who you
I'm
ask.
the product of immigrants. We all are.
Yeah.
This is stolen land. Not this place though. This is 30% off my taxes. Anyhow, the Northern Italians, they like to ski, and there was an old back when I was a kid, back the old Olympics. Best name in sports was a skier from Italy, from Northern Italy.
Peekaboo Street?
Who's that?
That was an American skier. Her name was Peekaboo because her parents let her pick her own name.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
What would yours be?
Chicken wing.
Chicken wing.
Chicken wing Flyberg?
That's
Come
kind of
on.
sick.
No, I think if I picked my own name, it'd probably be Frank.
Yeah. I think if I picked my name back then, it was, the 80s, I'd have been He-Man Della Siepe, which now sounds like a pronoun.
Yeah. Yeah.
He-Man.
He-Man.
That's me, He-Man.
Ugh, but this freaking woke generation, if they do a He-Man reboot, it'll probably be called They Them Man. Or
Yeah, or she,
She
them, man.
Them, or
Yeah, I guess if I name myself He-Man.
Latinx. They person.
I guess if I name myself He-Man, today they'd be like, oh, your pronouns are He-Man? No, I am He-Man.
No, I am He-Man.
He-Man.
You are a human? No, I am He-Man.
Like Haman?
Come on.
No,
Are you Muslim?
dash man. What was it saying? Oh, his name was Roberto Tomba,
Tomba.
but his middle name was Bomb. Roberto La Bomba Tomba.
La Bomba Tomba.
Skier.
Italy. You did some stuff right.
He's a skier.
You're doing some stuff right.
That's a sick name, Roberto La Bomba Tomba.
Bomba Tomba.
The bomb.
La Bomba Tomba.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
So, we're, listen, I love my wife. He loves his girlfriend.
Of course.
I want just this to be an underlining tone that if the one or two women are watching this, remember we are faithful men that love our respective partners.
Of course.
And to the guys listening, hey, just because she's got my heart doesn't she's got my heart on. You know what I'm saying? A man can look, right? That being said,
What are you getting at?
were the women beautiful there?
I mean, we were in like a small town.
Picture me with long hair. Yes?
No. We were in a small most of the trip. We were in a very small town.
Yeah, but the small town babes are hot.
No, it was all like everyone there was over 60.
What?
Yeah.
Were they a hot 60?
They were for a 60-year-old. No,
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Bills, mama, I'd
No,
like
I
to
mean-
fornicate.
Eddie, we live in Los Angeles. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know,
impressed.
I know.
I'm not impressed.
I know. There's always we have every type of hot here. We got the fake hot. We got the tattooed hipster hot. We got the mom hot. We got the workout hot. We got like I don't know what you are gender wise, but still hot. We got every kind of hot. But when you leave town, you wonder because you always hear the stories about like, oh, they're beautiful there in France or Greece or whatever. They say about Montreal and Canada, the most beautiful women in the country when I was growing up. And I went there and it was very true.
Sure.
So I'm curious about the men. The men,
Yeah,
beautiful.
of course.
How are the men?
Well, Maddie did point out that when we got to Rome, she was like, okay, there are hot people here. Because when we were in Florence is like a tourist town.
Right.
An older crowd. And then we were in this tiny little town in Marati for like a week. And then we went to Rome and she was like, okay, there are hot people here. It was weird. There was like 2 weeks where we didn't see a hot person.
Well, you know what? I used to have this ongoing joke with my wife when we first started dating. And I'd say the topic of exes would come up. Something like that. Oh, my ex used to do this, whatever. Nothing in a discouraging way, whatever. And I'd always bring up my ex, and I'd say, yeah, me and my ex, we didn't work out because she had to move to Milan. Modeling contract. The one, like, and it got to the point where she was like, oh, let me guess, she had to move to Milan? She had to move to Milan. And to all the single guys watching this, if you want to bring up an ex, just say that she had to move to Milan.
Had to move to Milan.
And if they go, why? Like, well, for work.
Yeah, she had to choose between that or the PhD at MIT.
Yeah.
So.
Well, she had to move to Milan. She's in Milan somewhere.
She's in Milan. I mean, she could be anywhere.
She could be anywhere.
She's traveling across the world.
She could be in that magazine right now.
She could be.
Yeah, but she was in Milan. She was in Milan.
I'd
always say that. She always rolls her eyes. Let me guess, she's in Milan.
That's pretty funny.
But something about Milan, you just say that you automatically assume a model.
Yeah. What else would you move to Milan for?
Nothing.
Yeah, she's waiting tables.
Yeah, she's over there just opening up
moved
a
to
billiards.
She's a fishmonger.
She's a fishmonger. She's a catch.
Can you imagine a hot fishmonger? Fishmonger, just on paper, sounds like the ugliest job.
Is that a real job?
That's a real
monger?
job. Fishmonger, cheesemonger, fishmonger.
Wait a second. I thought you were joking around. Though.
No, fishmonger's a job.
Is that people identify themselves as a monger?
Yeah, people.
But that's a negative connotation.
Monger? I don't think it is.
Yes, it is.
I think you're thinking of mongrel
No, like,
or mongoloid.
No, I'm not. What do you think of like fucking like a professor in the 30s? Like there's mongoloids on the beyond the seas in those countries. But anyway,
Fish mongoloids, cheese mongoloids.
you know what it is? Because we always associate with warmonger.
Oh, okay, yeah. Warmonger bad.
Yeah, you know what it is? I thought the
But when you think about it, warmonger, good at war. Fishmonger, good at fish.
So the word monger, I always was. I thought it because it sounded like mongoloid, looked bad.
Let's see
so I
what
thought,
monger-
oh, he's a warmonger. Means like he's an insatiable lust for war. But monger means he's good at war.
Maybe.
Is that what I thought? It was like an insatiable
Let's
lust.
look up the definition of monger.
I always thought it was like a you had a lust for it.
The promotion or spreading of something.
Right.
Often something negative or unpleasant.
See, there you go.
But
It is a negative thing.
I don't think it is necessarily.
But you just said like spreading out
I said
negative
often.
So if you're a sex monger, it means like, yeah, you need sex. You love sex.
Monger. I'm a chicken wing monger.
Yeah, I need it. I think it's like a lusty, like I need it now, or I'll
see.
kill for it.
Technically, oh no, it says broker or dealer, a person who attempts to stir up or spread something that is usually petty or discreditable.
Right.
But not necessarily.
So it could be a nefarious individual who's like peddling.
Could be, but it also says, did you know peddlers, especially fish merchants, have been called mongers for more than 1,000 years?
Okay.
The term traces to a Latin noun meaning traitor. Initially, it was an honorable term, but every position has its bad apples, and snake oil salesmen of the bad reputation. Yeah.
And the word peddler, too. Peddler is negative.
Peddler has negative connotations.
But what if you peddle things? Could you say like, I provide...
I'm a medical devices peddler.
I'm a medicine peddler.
I'm a medicine peddler.
I'm a medicine peddler. I'm a food for the homeless peddler.
Jeffrey Epstein probably referred to himself as a child peddler.
Right, but maybe there should be positive peddlers.
We should bring back positive peddlers.
Toys. I'm a toys for children peddler.
Us, we're laughter peddlers.
We're laugh peddlers.
We're content peddlers.
Content
we're
peddlers. We're podcast peddlers. Should have been the name of the show.
Podcast peddlers.
Damn it.
Yeah.
God, we fucked up.
Hot take peddlers.
Podcast peddlers. People peddlers? No, that sounds
People.
like
That sounds bad.
No, it sounds like
You're not
you're
allowed to peddle
selling
people.
people.
Not allowed to peddle people.
No peddling of people.
No peddling of any people. Not on my watch.
Bible peddler.
Bible peddler. That sounds bad to me.
Yeah, that sounds bad
sounds
too.
bad.
I'm a volunteer peddler.
Volunteer peddler. You're selling volunteers?
No, I guess you're right.
Good ideas peddler.
Peddler.
Positivity peddler. Hug peddler. That one
No,
sounds
no,
bad
yeah,
again.
yeah, it
sounds
like
bad
selling hugs.
again.
That's just
yeah.
right. You know, with sex work is work.
Yes, of course.
But if you're peddling,
But hug peddler.
Peddlers.
I don't know. Something about that feels creepy.
Yeah, it almost sounds like a guy's like, "You want a hug? It's free." Like, no.
No.
Come on, first one's free. Second one, I pay
Yeah.
you. Can you not? I'm a hug peddler. I peddle
Come on,
hugs.
I can't help it. I'm a hug peddler.
If you don't do it, someone else will.
Come on.
And like, will they know? Like, well, I'll do it from the back. But anyway,
Anyways,
so you're in Italy. How was the wedding?
the wedding was incredible.
Better than mine?
I mean, it was yours was not on a mountainside in Italy. You know, you can't really compare. You didn't DJ your own wedding. The groom DJ'd.
Well, I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah, you were strictly barred.
Yeah, use the
You would have just played podcasts.
just Monday Morning Podcast with Bill Burr. It's a great rant about Luigi Mangione. Anybody? This is. I mean, you don't got to dance. Why can't you think?
Come on, Marin got Obama. I know it was 8 years ago, but come on.
Conan needs a friend. He talks to one of the writers from SNL. I think it's a good
Come
one.
on.
Jack Handy.
Come on. No, but the wedding was sick. It was at this place called Gambaraldi, which is Maddie's grandma used to live there.
She's Italian.
Yeah.
Ah.
Maddie's grandma. Well, but her grandma actually. I mean, they're Italian, you know, by blood. But her grandma grew up in New Jersey. Was a Rhodes Scholar. Went to Italy for grad school. Met an Italian guy. Married him. And they had this place in Gambaraldi, which is, dude, it's one of the craziest like living situations I've ever seen.
I'm sure.
It's this huge estate on top of a mountain that's divided into 8 different residences.
Huh.
And so like different members of Maddie's family own like 6 out of the 8 residences.
Wow.
And so they had the wedding there, like in a garden overlooking a valley into Italy. It was beautiful.
So did you guys? I'm sure there's a moment where you're watching this beautiful moment of matrimony between two lovebirds in the hillsides of Italy. Couldn't be more beautiful. Couldn't be more romantic. You're on the other side of the world in a beautiful place, untouched, but yet at the same time full of life and humanity. And then you looked at each other, and she's like, "You want to go back to the McDonald's?" Like, I kind of do.
I did, yeah.
I kind of want to know if they have that
I was
pizza.
like, this is sick, bro. Like, I heard they got like pepperoni nuggets.
I think that. I gotta try the espresso
gotta
ice cream.
try
I
it.
do. I really
Yeah,
do.
I
The espresso
do.
McFlurry. I gotta try.
Oh, an affogato McFlurry?
Babe, we should just get out of here and just go have
just
that
go.
calamari burger.
Calamari burger?
burger?
A McProsciutto?
It almost sounds like a slur. You got Mick Prosciutto
Oh,
over
I got
there.
a freaking Mick Prosciutto over there.
Well, who's Mick Prosciutto? He's an Italian-Irish guy that works in my office. Mick Prosciutto. I guess that one's a slur. I guess that's
Well,
not
now
like
I
a
think
slur.
Maddie's dad is Irish and her mom's Italian, so I'm gonna start calling Maddie Mick Prosciutto.
Mick Prosciutto, but Mick is Mick is a slur.
But if I say prosciutto in there, it's fine.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Mick Prosciutto.
Mick Prosciutto.
It almost sounds like Nick Prosciutto, which sounds like a real
Nick
Italian.
Prosciutto.
Nick
that
Prosciutto.
guy.
Why do you
He'll
call you
get you a
that?
deal on a car stereo.
Call me that because I'm old, I'm aged, and I'm full of meat. So the wedding was great.
Wedding
the
was
food at the
phenomenal.
wedding.
Food was really good at the wedding. Dude, I had so much good food. From the moment we got there, I had some of the best meals of my life.
So let me ask you this, because this has always been sort of like this ongoing, not debate, but sort of like I've never been to Europe, which is a travesty.
Yeah, go,
No,
Yeti, you
I
gotta
know.
go.
Please, does anyone work at Expedia or Kayak or any kind of like
Anything?
anything?
Come on, give us a discount. Sponsor us.
Mr. President, can you put alligator Alcatraz in Europe?
Kash Patel, send us to Europe.
Please. But anyway, there's that whole notion that you can eat. If you eat the same foods here as you did there, here you feel terrible, there you don't. Like pastas and breads and starchy stuff. Did you feel okay?
I mean, I felt fine, but I will say the first 3 days we ate almost nothing but meats and cheeses.
Right.
And I was feeling a little backed up.
Whoa.
I was feeling a little backed up.
Hey, buddy, no offense. The inside of your body is like Garbage Island.
Yeah.
For you to be backed up is wild.
Yeah, and then we went to a restaurant.
No offense.
Thank you. We went to a restaurant. We'd been there for like 5 or 6 days. We went to a restaurant and we were like, we got to get a vegetable or something. And before we went, we were like, I've had way too many like cold cuts. I've had way too many salamis. Like, let's just get like,
oh my God.
let's get a
the
little
gout.
Let's get a little pasta, maybe a steak, and some vegetables. So we ordered pasta. The restaurant we were at was called Il Camino. We just saw something on the menu called the Il Camino filet, and we were like, good, a little steak, a little pasta, oven roasted vegetables. The vegetables come out, they are breaded.
Oh, come on.
I know, I was so pissed. The steak comes out,
Breaded.
maybe even worse, stuffed with prosciutto.
Come on. And no one's fat.
No, I saw some fatties.
Yeah, but they're Americans.
Yeah, they were Americans. You're
Yeah,
right.
Italian
No,
fa-
now that I think about it, most of the Italians were pretty slight. They're a small people. Maddie pointed out that she was like, "You're so much bigger than everyone in Italy." I think that she was like, "I think you're attracting more attention than you think you are."
Yeah, they probably think you're like an athlete over there.
She was like, "They probably think you're in the NFL."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I go there, I blend right in.
Right in.
Honestly, I'm afraid to go to Italy because I'm just going to walk in and just going to be like, where's Waldo page? And just like, I can't find my husband. He's gone. He's another dark-haired loudmouth is amongst these people. He just doesn't speak the language. I'm 5'7". Do you think I would have hanged there? I think
that was about the average that I saw walking around.
Yeah. In America, the average height is 5'11". Not that I looked it up,
Of course.
but over there, I'm normal over there.
Yeah. Also, you know what they have over there that we don't really have? So many sick little cars that we're not allowed to have.
Oh,
Little
yeah.
like 4x4 2-door like Suzukis and stuff. Suzuki Jimny. I saw so many Suzuki Jimnys. They're so sick, but we're not allowed to have them here because they don't meet
They're
American
not street
safety
legal.
standards.
Yeah. Which was, why didn't Doge get rid of the safety standards?
For
guy?
real. I want to
Come
drive a tiny little
on.
4x4 that flips over if you try to make a turn going 20.
I want an airbagless car.
Please.
Come on. I want to drive on the right side of the road and the left side of
And
the
the
road.
left side at the same time.
Yeah. I want a steering wheel that's basically just two handlebars. Why not?
That one, I would feel like a pilot flying a plane.
I want a car that's got one tire in the front, 3 in the back.
Yeah. I want
Yeah.
one with a cigarette
Whole ashtray.
light holder. I don't even. Yeah. I don't know.
ashtray or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. I was gonna say something that was. Oh, I just had on the tip of my circumcised penis here. Damn it! What was it?
Was it about the food?
No.
Was it about the people? Was it about the gelato?
How was the gelato?
Incredible.
Oh, man.
Incredible.
God, you're gonna be so insatiable. We can't even go to the. Oh, now I know what I was gonna say, but we can't go to the diner anymore. You're gonna be like, wow. You're gonna hear someone order fettuccine Alfredo. Like that's not even a dish over there. It's an American dish.
You don't even. Yeah, come on.
I want to thank you. By the
No,
way,
because I do need a tuna melt soon.
I want to. Two things happened.
Mm-hmm.
One, did my physical.
And
High cholesterol. But runs in my family. But everything else was clear as day. Like the doctor was like, everything is blood pressure, everything perfect.
your colon, beautiful.
Beautiful. Inside your butt, from the pictures you sent me, are fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We did have a moment. It was an old bit I used to have because not that I'm getting into a bit now, but I used to have a bit where like I have an LA doctor. I had a young LA doctor. I think I need to change doctors because the nards thing, that joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he's like, everything okay with your pelvic area, your penis, your balls? And I go, balls? You know. So the joke is, so then that happened last year, the physical, and he asked me the questions. Everything okay with your penis, your testicles? Yeah. He goes, remember when I said balls? I go, yeah. He's like, after that, I never said it again. You called me because I called him out on the spot.
Yeah.
I go, balls, is that a medical term? He's like, oh, yeah, I say testicles. Some guys don't know what those are. I go, really? Well, you should at least educate them.
Yeah.
At
At least say like anything wrong with your balls, which are technically called testicles, or anything wrong with your testicles. You may know them as nards or balls.
Yeah, I don't want my doctor stooping down to my level. Like I'm like, I get there's layman terms. You want to like maybe make it easy to digest certain things, but like I'm not talking about intricate surgeries here. And I'm like, something wrong with your tinker. I'm talking about like, there's no lumps on my nards. It's okay. So he said, after that, I never said it again.
That's so funny. Wow, you're changing lives.
Changing lives, educating the youth.
You taught a doctor something.
Hey, that doctor learns from me.
From Eddie.
Yeah. You know what? He walked out of there being like, how did he do? You know what? He learned a lot about himself, and I learned a lot about me. Mm-hmm. But anyway.
That's beautiful. But speaking of bits, you got bits?
I don't. So I want to bring this up.
Okay.
So, you changed my life.
I did?
You did. And not in the way you think. And I'll end at this. When I found out that you have a better skincare routine than me, you, an unapologetic slob, a hot slob, by the way.
Hot slob.
He is the hottest of the slobs. You get me a slob, and you'd be like, that's a slob? No, it's a hot slob.
Thank you. Clean cut slob.
He's clean cut slob. And I talked to Courtney. I played the part for Courtney, for my wife, and she was like, "Yeah, that's not good. He shouldn't have a better skin routine than you." And no offense against you, but it's clear.
It's crazy. Like if you knew both of us,
it's clearly
and we wrote down the skincare routines for each of us.
Who do you think uses Trader Joe's toiletries, and who do you think uses high-end, clinically proven medical grade lotions? You'd be like, well, clear the little vein one does.
Yeah, obviously.
And the rough around the edges slob does the whatever's basic to him. He probably only uses travel size
that he steals from hotels.
Everything says Hilton on it or Marriott. Every lotion he's ever had is just an amalgamation of lotions from various hotels.
In college, almost all of my toilet paper came from hotels because we would travel for baseball, and I would just steal toilet paper. Out of the hotel.
You know, one time an old comic said that you take the toilet paper. For what? He's like, so you don't have to buy it later. They always replace it. Like.
Sick life hack.
And then he walked out, and then we walked out of our rooms. He had like a lampshade on his head. It's like it's a hat. They can't say it. I'll say it's religious.
Can't take it away.
Can't take it away, but they'll charge you for it. Yeah, but it's on my credit card. Okay, well, anyway. So I said, you know what? I'm up in age. I'm 44. Mm-hmm. And then my wife she's very much like all about like, is this good? It had a lot of chemicals in it. As natural. She likes to go as natural as possible.
Yeah.
And I think because not to be a downer, but there's been a history of cancer in her family. She doesn't want to give herself any. Mm-hmm. She doesn't want to be anything to be like catalyst for that kind of like prognosis. Anyway, so then I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get off the Trader Joe's stuff. No more lotions, no whatever. So then I went all Malin and Goats.
Wow. Wow. Big
Hair
upgrade.
product, Malin and Goats. My cologne, I've been wearing the same cologne since I was 15 years old. John Varvatos vintage. And I said, you know what? There's too many chemicals in this. I'm going to Malin and Goats. I'm getting a cologne. And when I bought the cologne, I looked at the two sales agents like, guys, this is the beginning of the rest of my life.
Wow.
This is the new beginning. And they both looked at me like, okay.
Okay.
So I got the lotion, the SPF lotion, the hair product, the deodorant.
You're doing Malin and Goats deodorant?
Clear stick, eucalyptus. I smell like a fucking koala bear.
This is an expensive change.
And the hair product, cologne, the SPF.
What were you using for hair product before?
Just like Crew something.
Whoa! Again, I'm blown away.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but
But
it
you
is
can
like,
find it in the CVS.
That's like teenagers use that.
But hey, it's behind. You have to get a key to open it.
Yeah, well, that's just because we live in LA.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So I went full. I am all Malin and Goats up.
This is phenomenal.
I
love
followed
this.
them on Instagram. They saw my story. I'm going to DM them saying, hey, I love your products. Can you help me out?
Check out the podcast.
podcast. Actually, just check out this one episode at the end. Don't the beginning when we asked the FBI director to please be our friend. And we literally talked about cheating on our wives. Yeah. But anyway, I went full on, and dude, my skin feels great. I feel great. I smell great.
I bet.
And I didn't know. Like my wife has that this app where you scan it and it says this is terribly toxic. And I was like, I'm putting all this shit in my head, my hair, my body. You only live once for now. If RFK makes it happen, we might live longer than we should. That scratchy voice freak. But anyway, so there was Amazon Prime week or whatever.
Yeah,
I got a deal on everything, so I ordered 3 deodorants. And you know what? It's an extra $10 maybe every cream, every deodorant stick. Or no, deodorant's I think it's like $15 when I got a deal. It's worth it. And I feel better. And it looks kind of cool. It's all the
it's very aesthetic.
It's
yeah.
very aesthetic. It's all kind of cool. And then when I walk in there, now I can tell people without shame and be like, hey, I'm a Malin and Goats guy. So shout out to Malin and Goats. Both you guys are doing
Both of you. Hey,
and
we love your work.
And Mr. Keels, thank you so much for your work as well.
We support you.
Yeah, and Mr. L'Oreal, I'm sure you're doing well, I think. But that's what I'm doing.
Wow.
So thank you for changing my life.
Hey,
and I'm
you're
only
welcome.
and I want you to know that, don't take this wrong, I'm only changing you because you can't be better than me. You're already taller, you got more hair. You probably, I know you can pitch faster than me for sure.
I can definitely throw a ball faster.
You've got everything over me. You can't have that.
I can't.
And
you
that's
know
fine.
what?
And then you gotta let me have it.
I'm gonna let you, God bless you. You have this one, buddy.
Thanks, man.
You've earned it.
Thanks. And now because of my high cholesterol, I'm no longer eating red meat. I'm eating lentils, egg whites, and I'm taking a probiotic. I'm having the fullest of shits, and I bet I beat you on that too.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
my shits are full and rich.
Mine
and
are crazy.
I imagine. Everything's an emergency. Everything's just painting the walls of that bowl. Every time you shit, it's probably like, holy fuck, man. I gotta fly.
Yeah, I've been told I need to get a medically prescribed toilet.
You need to get this toilet from a doctor.
Parents, when I was in high school, my brothers and I clogged the toilet so much.
Really?
Yeah. That they had to get an air pressure assisted toilet.
Come on, like the ones they have in high schools with the flush is like a lever.
No, it does sound like that.
Oh my god!
It is like it sounds like a jet engine's taking off.
They're probably like, we need like a zoo level bidet.
Yeah.
We need
whatever you use to get rid of rhino shit.
Yeah,
we need that.
We need the bidet they use on horses. We need basically just below a fire hose, just above a garden hose for a bidet.
Yeah.
But anyway, you changed my life, and I want to thank you for that.
No problem.
And I'm only doing it because of not because I'm vain, because I need to have one up on a friend.
Competitive and vain.
Competitive and vain. Should have been the name. I'm competitive. I'm vain.
Honestly,
he's competitive.
That would have been a great
I'm
name.
vain. He's competitive.
Competitive and vain.
Anyway, I don't really have any bits. You got a bit real quick?
Oh, I've got. You know I wrote jokes.
All right.
You know
we're like running low on time.
Okay, well I'll get through them fast. Let's see here. A 12-year-old qualified for next month's World Swimming Championships. And she says winning a world championship would be almost as exciting as getting a Labubu for her birthday.
Oh, okay. Wait, these are the oh.
Yeah. Your favorite part of the show where I write headline jokes.
We're 108. We're 109.
I know.
We're
I'll get through
over.
them. I'll go through them real fast. The average long-term U.S. mortgage rate rose from 6.72 to 6.75%, and for that reason alone, I will not be buying a house this year. Okay. Trump administration's pulls $4 billion in federal funding for California's bullet train project. A White House representative said, "Don't worry, we're still going to spend all that money on bullets for California."
Hey.
Thank you. For the first time ever, astronomers witnessed the birth of a planetary system. You think they're surprised? She told me she was on birth control.
I think we're going to keep it.
I think we're going to keep it. That's funny. Let's see. I got Trump signs legislation cracking down on illicit fentanyl. Great. Fine. I'll go back to smoking meth on the bus.
Fine.
And last one, the Marietta school system in Georgia announced plans to install vape detection systems in several school bathrooms. This will replace the current vape detection system, which is some little fucking nerd.
Yeah. Yeah. Narc industry. I don't know. I'm not burnt out. I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Thanks for being part of this episode of Oh Hell Yeah. Do us a favor, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, keep the reviews coming.
Yeah, and thanks for listening, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. You're listening this far because you'd rather hear us talk like this than actually talk to us in person. You're a good buddy. All right, talk to you soon.
Bye.